Here's a deep, up-to-date breakdown of the Brooklyn Beckham family dispute. 1. Early signs, rumors, and media speculation. Before Brooklyn's recent public statements, tension between him and his parents had been rumored for months. 2025 reports. Various outlets noted an ongoing private feud between Brooklyn and David and Victoria, especially after his marriage. Brooklyn finally addressed these rumors in late September 2025, acknowledging the estrangement in polite terms. Victoria's comments. Around the same period, Victoria gave insights into her traditional family dynamic, which some saw as a subtle reference to underlying tension. Siblings' reactions. Cruz Beckham, Brooklyn's younger brother, later commented publicly about social media unfollows and misunderstandings, highlighting that the feud wasn't just rumors anymore. During this time, there were scattered reports that Brooklyn had blocked and unfollowed his family on social media and was increasingly distant from family events, signals of deeper relational fractures. He had been largely silent about the reasons publicly, setting the stage for his January 2026 statement. 2. The spark. Tensions around his marriage, 2022. The current dispute visibly centers around events related to Brooklyn's 2022 wedding to Nicola. Multiple outlets, and Brooklyn himself, have pointed to incidents during that period as turning points in the relationship with his parents. Key allegations from Brooklyn. In social media posts from late January 19 to 2026, Brooklyn made several detailed claims, including 1. Alleged sabotage of his relationship with Nicola. He says his parents tried endlessly to ruin his marriage before it even happened, suggesting persistent interference rather than isolated incidents. 2. Cancelled wedding dress design. Victoria Beckham was reportedly set to design Nicola's wedding dress, but pulled out at the last moment, forcing Nicola to find another. Brooklyn claims this decision left Nicola under pressure and highlighted parental disapproval. 3. Pressure to sign away rights to his name. In the weeks before the wedding, he claims David and Victoria pressured and even tried to bribe him into signing away business rights to his name, a controversial allegation that implies financial motives and control over his career. 4. Family comments on wedding seating. He says his mother called him evil over seating arrangements that included both their extended relatives, suggesting personal conflict spilled into wedding planning. 5. Wedding first dance humiliation. Brooklyn alleges that during the wedding's first dance, meant for him and Nicola, Victoria instead danced with him in front of hundreds of guests, an act he described as humiliating and inappropriate. These anecdotes paint a picture of escalating personal grievances tied to intimacy, respect, and autonomy, core elements that often define family feuds. 3. Themes in Brooklyn's public statement. When Brooklyn finally spoke out, his Instagram statement was lengthy and emotionally charged. Across multiple posts, he framed the conflict around several recurring themes. A. Control and autonomy. Brooklyn said, "For my entire life, my parents have controlled narratives in the press about our family. They've gone through lengths to place countless lies in the media. I'm not being controlled. I'm standing up for myself for the first time in my life." He argues that his parents managed public narratives to shape how the world saw them, made decisions based on image and brand rather than genuine family connection, influenced his relationships and personal choices. This reflects deep frustration with being cast in a family dynamic where public perception outweighed private autonomy. B. Family versus brand Beckham. Brooklyn criticized what he described as a family culture where family love was decided by how much you post or how quickly you drop everything for a photo op. He painted the Beckham family as prioritizing brand and PR over authentic relationships, an accusation that cuts to the heart of celebrity culture and how it shapes family life. C. Allegations of disrespect toward Nicola. Brooklyn detailed several instances where he claimed his parents disrespected his wife, including refusing to support her in charitable activities and refusing to include her in family plans unless conditions were met. He also pushed back against the claim, often floated in tabloids, that Nicola controls him, saying the opposite, that he had been controlled most of his life by his parents, and that leaving that influence has brought him peace. D. Estrangement and non-reconciliation. Most strikingly, Brooklyn stated he does not want to reconcile with his family, a clear break that suggests this isn't a temporary dispute, but a decisive estrangement.